Ava, are you planning on coming to my wedding? With a face like that?
Just like always, you're coming back to be rude to me even more. I do plan on going to your wedding. And congratulations on getting proposed to. You are family to me now, so it's pretty obvious that I'd be going to see your wedding. And I was the one that showed you the location of where you're planning to hold your wedding, right?
And so what? And the only reason you showed me the wedding hall to have a wedding is because you do a business with that place. So stop trying to act all cool about doing that when it was nothing more than you helping them make more money.
I'm not trying to get some sort of praise from you or anything. I was just stating that I know where the wedding will occur. And another thing, at the moment I'm the one that's paying for your wedding until you have the money to pay me back, right? So just with that alone, I'd love it if you could thank me or something.
And I told you I will pay you back, so don't worry. Others will be giving me money as gifts for my wedding, so just wait until I get all of that. And for the savings I have right now, they need to be used for other purposes, so I can't repay you with that.
And have you told Drew about that yet? Drew told me that your husband would be the one to pay for things like that, but that's all a lie, right?
I'm not lying about anything. I just wanted to make sure that he wasn't worried about anything regarding me. That's just what I want Drew thinking for a little while, so don't do anything unnecessary that could make him think otherwise.
Anything unnecessary? Him and I are married now, Evelyn. I understand that this whole event is for our family and we wouldn't want to make any issues, but I'm still not fully sure whether you're up to something else behind all of our backs right now.
Well, Ava, you're a pretty ugly woman.
Wait, what?
Do you think that it's okay for someone who's ugly to come to my wedding? I want to make sure that my whole wedding is 100% perfect for all my guests. And if someone with the looks of you came into it, then the whole event would be ruined.
How much longer are you going to keep making such rude comments about my face being less than ideal for you? I guess I can expect that sort of stuff to continue from you, though. Do you tell Drew about all the things you say to me? Have you told him that you're not inviting his wife to the wedding because she's ugly?
If I said that to him, I'd be hurting his feelings, so I'll never tell him that. Of course, telling him the truth would be a lot easier.
You should never say something like that, though. If you're worried about hurting someone's feelings with the things you say, then why do you keep making rude comments about me? Up to now, you have hurt my feelings plenty of times.
Well, because you've helped out with my wedding and planning it out, I'm thankful. But because of your less than beautiful looks, I want you to stay away from it.
You're being awful right now, Evelyn. You can stop trying to tell me to stay away, alright? Go and tell your brother all these sorts of things and see what he says.
I tried warning you plenty of times not to come, Ava, but you never heeded any of them. And you probably just thought that I was bluffing. If this has helped you understand that you're an ugly and depressing woman, then get up and go home.
I've had enough. You are worse than I thought. You pushed me into that fountain at the wedding reception all because you hate the looks of your brother's wife for no good reason. That right there has pushed me to my limits with you.
And I told you that all ugly people were to stay out of my wedding. Hurry up and go away. You're dripping wet now, and I don't want you causing any slip hazards for my invited guests.
I can see that you think you're all that because it's your wedding day and you want me to be gone. But do you understand just how regretful you're going to be because of all that you've done to me?
Regretful? I'll never regret a thing about today. All I did just then was help get rid of an ugly duckling. Everyone knows that I was in the right for doing that.
Well, if you're so confident in that, then that's great for you. I can see now that no matter what I try and say to you, you're never going to actually think about it. I'm giving up on you now, you old, hopeless hag!
Excuse me? Why are you being so rude to me now?
Because after all this time I'd been so considerate of you when you've been rude to me. You are my brother's older sister after all, and I tried my best to just ignore all the hateful things that have come out of your mouth. But I seriously cannot handle you anymore.
Well, I've been trying my best with you.
How?
I've actually never really thought of you as part of my family, even after marrying my brother. And because you came into my wedding today without considering the consequences, I had to push you into the fountain. There's no way that someone dripping wet would be allowed to stay here, so hurry up and go.
Then I will go.
See ya! Never, you gross loser!
Going as far as you have has really shown me your true colors. But since you still can't seem to realize the consequences of all this, then I'm just going to shut up and leave. But don't you ever forget that this wedding hall was all put together with the help of the company I work for.
Huh? And what does that have to do with anything?
You'll know soon enough.
Hey Ava, can you reply to me please? Right now they're saying that this whole wedding is being cancelled and have started to clean up.
Well, that would happen. I told them to cancel it before I left.
Huh? What the heck are you talking about, Ava? If you let them keep doing this, then my whole wedding is going to be over.
And that's just too bad, right? But if you think about what you've done to me, it's only natural. You cared way too much about your little brother's feelings, and to make sure that your wedding that you haven't even paid for yet was perfect, you pushed me, the one paying for it, into that fountain. None of what you'd been doing was okay.
Hold on a second. There's no way you can just cancel my wedding while it's still going on, right? Right now my husband is pissed.
Is that so? I'm sure he would be when he has no clue as to why this is all happening yet. But I have nothing to do with the aftermath of all this, so don't bother me with it.
You can't just run away from this.
Well, I am a stranger to you, right? You told me that you don't regard me as family. And for a while now, I had been worried a lot about Drew. But I can no longer think of you as being family to me.
Come back here.
What?
Please, come back here so that we can all avoid being embarrassed. So please come back. If we can't get this wedding back on the road, then I'll be in hot water. Hurry up and get back here. Explain all of this to my husband for me.
I'm going to just ignore that very selfish request of yours, okay?
Huh? Why?
Also, as for the money you had asked me to give you to pay for that wedding, I'd like all $50,000 of it back very soon from you.
What? Huh?
That's what it cost for your wedding and all that came with it. And you asked me to pay for it at first, and that you'd repay the $50,000 to me after the wedding. So give it all back to me right now. I want it. And now that your wedding has been canceled, you have to pay the cancellation fees as well. I'm not going to be the one to pay those fees, but I still want my money back now. And I will not let you run away from me.
There's no way I can give you all of that money right now. Are you being serious with me?
Why wouldn't I be, you filthy grandma?
Huh?
You had no right calling me ugly and pushing me into that fountain when you had to borrow money from me to have the whole wedding. I've really been thinking about what could have been wrong with your head. But anyway, I want that money now.
But I don't have that kind of money on me right now. And also having my wedding cancelled on me is not okay. I had finally made it into my wedding day, and now it's all being ruined.
You must have forgot all the strings I had to pull to allow your wedding to be held here. I mean, if you knew that and still pushed me into the fountain, then you must seriously need some mental help.
I knew about all of that. Why would I have ever forgotten about something like that? But I thought that that would have had nothing to do with me. I can thank you for getting me this beautiful place to have my wedding and all, but I never thought you could easily cancel the wedding on me as well. I just never thought that you'd actually do something so horrible to me.
Well, it had to happen after you decided to get me drenched while in my dress. I'd stop trying to make excuses for all of that now, okay? You should know by now that this is all due to you, right?
I'm tired of texting you about this, so just come back here, please. If you want me to apologize for what happened, I'll apologize. Really, what do you want to happen after all of this?
Huh? What do I want to happen?
I'm just asking that you come back here and make things right for me so that we can continue the wedding, right? So you can stop acting like a crybaby and come back here. I'll apologize if that's what you're wanting.
You are actually brain dead, you hag!
Huh? Brain dead? Don't you think you're going too far?
Even though you're the one that's been taking it too far for a while now? Calling me ugly and a loser all the time has driven me up the wall. If you have the time to be calling me names all day long, then maybe you had the time to rethink what you were doing and make a change for the better. Your wedding is canceled, you pile of garbage.
You don't have to tell me things like that, right? What are you trying to say that I did? What's wrong with me calling you ugly all the time?
Well, then never ask me for money again. And don't bother with me handling your wedding for you anymore. I don't want to be around people that think it's okay to call others ugly. All you've done is made me feel as though I've wasted a lot of my time and money now. And I don't want that kind of relation with you anymore. So give me back my money and let your wedding be canceled.
Are you really that upset with me?
Oh, come on now! You forget that you pushed me into a fountain full of cold water? It'd be scary if you did manage to forget that so easily. Not only that, but you also have been calling me ugly forever now. And you made that your reason for kicking me out of the wedding. But seriously, you pushing me into that fountain because of my looks was the last straw for me. I'm not going to ever forgive you for that, and things between you and I are over. I am not coming back to your demolished wedding. I've already told everyone there that the wedding is canceled, and they gotten to work on taking it all down. And I plan to tell my husband everything about what happened between you and I.
Wait. What do you mean you plan to tell him everything? What the heck do you plan on telling him?
I'll tell him about how you pushed me into the water and then kicked me out of your wedding? And of course about all the other things you've said to me. I didn't want to tell him about us before either because, like you, I didn't want him worrying about us. You also told me to never tell him anything, and had you just let me be at your wedding, I never would have planned on telling him. But now things have changed, and I've had enough! After this, I'm cutting ties with you! Isn't that just fantastic for you?
That's not fantastic at all. And about my brother, he wouldn't stop talking about you any time he was around me. It was disgusting, and he was supposed to be my precious little brother, but you stole him from me.
But there is a limit to how far you can take that hate you had stored up for me.
I know that. I can see now that what I did was not right. You could say that I was just getting frustrated is all. I was hoping that at some point you'd leave my brother because of me.
We are married now, but all you could think of was having us divorce? I'm sorry, but him and I have never thought about divorce. But now that you've said that about us, I'm going to leave you for good. Is that okay with you?
But if you leave me now, then what will happen to my wedding?
Well, it'll stay canceled, won't it? You'll have to start from step one again and look for a new place to have your wedding at. But if you give me all my money back, I might rethink things.
That's screwed up, Ava. You and I are family, right? Don't you think you can cut that sort of crap with me since we're pretty much sisters? You're supposed to love and help your family, right?
I'm starting to feel that you have some sort of short-term memory loss that's at the bottom of all this. I'm sorry, but I cannot be asked with you anymore. I just don't get what is going on in that head of yours, and I don't want to anymore. So go right ahead and say whatever you'd like about me. I've told your husband now that your wedding is permanently canceled. And this might be the end of your marriage to him now as well.
Don't say those terrible things. Don't just throw me away. If my wedding really does end up being canceled today, I'll be causing a lot of problems for my parents, right? Are you happy letting those problems affect my parents?
I'm not happy about it, but I've already explained what happened to them as well.
Huh?
There were some people that watched you push me into the fountain. And your parents have already apologized to me for that. And after talking with Drew, he agrees that the both of us should cut ties with you for good.
You told Drew already? How much further are you planning to take all of this?
I'm not taking this any farther than you already have. You're the one that started all of this, and you're the one that brought it all to this point. This is great, right? You'll never have to see your ugly sister-in-law again. I'm glad about this myself. I'm finally able to say goodbye to one of the most heartless and gross women I've ever had the misfortune of calling family. Now, have a wonderful life with your husband. In the end, the wedding was officially canceled and taken apart. Evelyn's husband ended up being furious, and she was forced to apologize to both him and all of his family members that had traveled to see the wedding. And it seems that now, even their marriage is on the line. Drew was in shock over what his sister had done, and after talking with his parents about what to do about her, they all agreed to cut ties to her. Also, The money that Evelyn still had to repay Ava and the cost of the dress that she ruined by pushing her into the water were both to be paid in the settlement that Ava made. But Evelyn had been thrown out by everyone, and she tried her hardest to apologize to Ava. However, Ava ended up blocking her and told her lawyer to make sure that money was repaid before the end of the month.
Hey Nova, you want to have a dinner party at your place? Wow, that's out of the blue. And why at my place? Well, you have a regular house. I would love to invite everyone to my place, but I live in a luxury high-rise condo, you know? I can't invite commoners to my place. Stop being so condescending. Sorry. Before we have a dinner party, I need you to reimburse me for the other day. Reimburse you? For what? Remember, when we ate at that restaurant, you forgot your wallet, so I paid for you. Oh yeah, I kind of remember that. It's been a month. I want you to pay me back. I know. I will pay you back. Don't worry. Well, I'm telling you this because I'm worried. Everly, you also owe money from other moms, don't you? I think the total comes to over a couple of $100. It's just a few $100. Big deal. You people and your money. I can't pay us back. Or is there a reason why you can't pay us back? How about I pay all of you back at the dinner party? Oh, shush. That's fine, as long as you pay us back. Okay, deal. I've been ordering Uber Eats a lot lately. You mean that delivery app? Yeah, they deliver from expensive restaurants for celebs like me. Don't tell me you're thinking about ordering from those expensive restaurants when we have the dinner party. We can't afford that. I know. Besides, I'm not going to get exquisite cuisine for commoners like you guys. You don't need to keep calling us commoners, you know. It doesn't sound nice at all. Oops, sorry. So, we're having a dinner party for sure then. I'll ask other moms first to make sure. I'm sure they can come. I wonder what they want to eat. I guess you could never go wrong with some appetizers. They're not that expensive either. Appetizers, huh? I guess we could do that for a change. I'll handle all the orders. I'll have everything delivered at your place. Okay. Thanks for your offer and help. No problem. I'll go ahead and contact other moms then. Let's discuss the details in our group chat the day of the dinner party. Everly, what is all this food? Oh good, they're here! I ordered some luxurious cuts like the Wagyu tenderloin and sushi, and cheap pizzas and hamburgers for you people. Don't worry, there's some food for your taste too. I don't care what you think we eat, I'm not talking about that. How much food did you order? We can't finish all this. I ordered about $1,000 worth of food, but I forgot to bring my wallet, so you can pay for me, okay? I think it's already charged to your card when you checked out. Are you serious? Don't you know that? I was too caught up with my orders. Wait. My husband's card is used for Uber Eats. Uh-oh. He's going to be mad. When he finds out that you've ordered $1,000 on Uber Eats? Oh no. Well, I'll stay out of your finances. Go talk to your husband. I'm more worried about all this food. What do you mean? Of course, I'm going to eat it all. Okay then. Be here soon. I will. We'll divide the check 4 ways, so make sure you're ready to pay your share. We're only paying for what we ordered. What? You can't do that. You're eating everything, so you have to pay. No, we won't eat any of those steaks and sushi. That's all for you to take home. My husband will find out if I bring them back. But you ordered them because you wanted them, right? Yeah, but... Anyway, just be here, alright? Okay. So, how much longer do I need to wait for you to pay me back? Huh? Are you talking about the dinner party the other night? What else would I be talking about? We already paid. No, you didn't. That was nowhere near enough. Oh, I'm sure it was enough. We paid what we asked you to order for us. We did the math and we paid for our orders. Yeah, you did pay me for the appetizers and the pizzas, but you still need to pay me for the steaks and sushi. Are we doing this again? I told you, we're not paying for food we didn't even touch. Even if you didn't eat them, I ordered them for us. So you have to pay. You people never get to see such expensive food. You should be thankful for feeling like a celeb. You're talking nonsense. If anything, it's you who has to pay us back. You said you'd pay us back at the dinner party, but you didn't. Well, there was an accident, so of course I couldn't pay you. Besides, my husband found out that I'd spent $1,000 on Uber Eats, and he's given me an ultimatum. An ultimatum? Yeah, he said I need to pay him the $1,000 no matter what. Or else, he'll divorce me. I see. That's why you're trying to steal our money. I'm not trying to steal your money. I'm trying to get back the money you owe me. You must pay. If you're so broke, why don't you get a job? Maybe you could do Uber Eats deliveries. The hell I would. Just lend me $1,000, will you? Are you out of your mind? Us commoners have no such money, remember? You must have some savings, don't you? As a matter of fact, I do, but they're not for you. Besides, I would never lend you money not knowing if you'll ever pay me back. Okay then, $500. Just stop. I do not want to lend you any money. If you don't stop bugging me, I'll block you. No! How could you say such a mean thing to your friend? I'm really fed up with you, especially after that dinner party. If possible, I never want to talk to you again. How dare you! I'm not going to forgive you for this. Why are you getting all upset? I'm the one who should be upset. Oh, I know! I have a good idea! Oh no. I'm sure it's not a good idea. What is it? It won't work if I tell you. You'll find out soon. Just don't do anything any more stupid. You're just digging your own grave. Even so, I'm angry at you for insulting me. Huh? What are you going to do? You're scaring me. Just watch. I don't think it'll be that bad. Bye for now. Hey, I'm not done talking yet. Everly? It's you who's doing all this, isn't it? I'm getting loads and loads of deliveries of designer clothes and luxury food via POD. I have no idea what you're talking about. I know this is all you. Some designer clothes and luxury food won't hurt you. I handpicked them for you, Nova. You should thank me. Why would I ever thank you? I really want you to stop. I didn't accept any of the deliveries though, so I haven't paid anything. Why won't you accept them? I took my time choosing them for you. It's okay. I'll just keep sending you stuff. Are you serious? Yes, I am. I just sent you 4 designer handbags. You probably won't look good with them, but there's no harm owning them. I can't believe this. Stop being so childish. I'm going to tell your husband all about this. My husband? Why would you bring him into this? Of course I would. His wife is causing all the troubles. I have to tell him. Do you even know his phone number? I'm not going to tell you even if you ask me. Don't worry. I already have his number. What? How did you get his number? I wanted to be prepared for something like this. So I looked for some moms that knew his number. Who the hell is that woman just giving out my husband's number? That's a breach of privacy. Oh, don't worry. She has your husband's permission. Yeah, but don't tell everything to my husband. This is like a spat, you know, like a small disagreement. A disagreement? So are you insinuating that I did something bad? Of course! You made me mad. That's what. Yeah, but that's because of you. Me? What did I do to piss you off? You have no idea? You never paid us back. You ordered a ridiculous amount of food at the dinner party. You're sending me all these things I don't even need. Any of these ring a bell? It's not my fault. I can't pay you back because I ate all the food because I was trying to be nice. You really think there's nothing wrong with that? If you want us to continue being friends, you'd better apologize to me for insulting me the other day. Oh my god. You don't even feel a sliver of guilt, do you? Of course not. What would I need to feel guilty about? You're hopeless. Well, I guess I'll just have to tell your husband everything you've been doing. Everything? Yes, everything. Like forgetting your wallet every time we get together and making us pay? Or not paying us back like you're supposed to? Or how you ordered $1,000 worth of food at the party without talking to us first, and trying to split the bill? Oh, and how you're sending me all these crazy packages to my house via POD because you're somehow mad at me. Stop! I haven't talked to my husband about the dinner party in detail yet, so don't. You haven't, huh? No wonder he was so surprised. Don't tell me you've already talked to him! Yeah, I have. I've been texting your husband on WhatsApp as we speak now. So, you told him everything you just told me? You better believe it. What? How could you? He says he's disgusted with you. What? You're lying. He must be telling the truth if he says so to a stranger like me. No! Well, I don't really care if you get divorced or what. It's none of my business. Just stop with all this from now on, okay? Okay, I'll stop. Oh my god. My husband just texted me saying we need to talk. Is this what I think it is? I have no idea. I don't care. Just stop sending me stuff. I will! Please. I can't have him divorce me. Tell him what you told him is a lie. No. You never listen to me unless I do something extreme like this. No! I'm really sorry. I really am. Too late. If you had apologized to me sooner, I wouldn't have talked to your husband. You did this yourself. I don't want to talk to you anymore, so I'm going to block you on WhatsApp. No! Don't block me! Let's be good friends like we've always been. I'm going to be all alone if he really divorces me. I don't care. Hope you have a good single life. Bye. Wait! Nova! Being disgusted by his wife, Everly's husband divorced her. Soon after the divorce was finalized, she moved out of our city. By the way, all the money we had paid for Everly was reimbursed by her ex. Everly now spends her days working part-time, trying to pay her ex back. All the other moms are also relieved that they no longer have to deal with Everly, a woman who would borrow money from us and then harass us. If I learned anything from this, it's that I should be more careful when choosing friends, so that I don't have to get involved in something like this again. But I don't think anyone is as crazy as Everly. I just hope I can live every day peacefully with other moms that I can really trust. One day. Hannah, where are you? Everyone's here already. Oh no! I'm sorry. I overslept. I told you not to be late, because we're going out with other moms. Hey, what can I do? I was up late last night. Whatever, just get here as soon as you can. Can you make it in half an hour? Half an hour? No way! I'm not Usain Bolt. I just woke up. Do you know how hard it was to get a reservation at this place? We've been planning this for a month. Don't be so uptight. I was looking forward to today too. Well, if you were, then you should have gotten up earlier. Hey, stop sounding like my annoying mother. You're just an underling who can only wish to be as successful like my husband. If you have time to say all this nonsense, how about you get ready? Like now. Alright, but I can't make it in half an hour. Maybe we should cancel the booking. No way. Our kids have been looking forward to this. Well, what good is it if I can't make it? Whatever, we'll wait for you for an hour. Will that be enough time for you? You should have just given me an hour to get ready from the beginning. I don't get what your husband sees in you, Eleanor. Just get over here, fast. All right, I'll get ready. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun the other day, wasn't it? We should do that again. Yeah, it would have been more fun if you hadn't been 2 hours late. Hey, everyone oversleeps from time to time. From time to time, yes. But you've been late for the 12th time. That. I'm just trying to say how much fun we had the other day. Don't be so mean with all your comments against me. Yeah, but being late is not good. Everyone's thinking the same thing. Everyone? Gosh, you sound like a small kid in school. Just don't be late again, okay? You're such a meanie. I don't have to be reminded by a commoner like you. You know, you don't have to come with us if you can't get up early. How dare you! My husband is the boss and the managing director of all you people's husbands. We're not talking about our husbands here. We're all fed up with you for being late all the time. Ugh, you're so cocky. We all agreed to meet in the morning. I guess you don't understand what a social status means. I didn't expect you to be so obtuse. Hey, be nice. No! I feel sorry for your husband for marrying such an immature woman. How could you say something so mean? You still have things to say to me after all this? Anyway, make sure you're on time for our next outing. Ugh, you and your orders. Disgusting. You remember we're all going to that Disney trip, right? Of course! My kids are so excited about that. We've been planning this for a good while, so please, don't be late, okay? All right already, I'm looking forward to it, too. We're staying 2 nights at that luxury hotel. It was not easy getting our reservations. I said I'll be there on time. Sheesh. You'll forever stay as a commoner with your uptight attitude like that. Whatever, just don't be late. We can't always wait for you. Jesus, shut up already. I said I'll be there. On the day of the Disney trip. Gosh, stop with all the calls so early in the morning. Do you realize what time it is? You're late. Oh no, I guess I am. I'll be there in 2 hours. No, we can't wait that long. The bus is leaving in 15 minutes. What? Do something! If you can't make it, you're just going to have to stay home this time. Hell no! I have to be there! Well, what can we do though? You're not here. Yeah, but I couldn't stop watching all the TV shows last night. On the night before our trip? Come on. Just shut up! If I can't make it, none of you will either. I'm canceling the whole trip. What? Hannah. Hannah, how could you do that to us? What is it with all your calls, Eleanor? Just because you can't make it doesn't mean you can cancel all our hotel bookings. Of course I can. No, it's one thing to cancel your own booking, but another to cancel all of our bookings. Jesus, Hannah. Shut up! You people care way too much about small stuff. A trip. Okay, we need you to stop right there. I don't think we can be friends anymore. Why? What does this have to do with our friendship? Everything. Friends don't cancel plans for both of us just because you can't make it. Oh, you poor people with your pathetic thoughts. Just to make sure, you're not making us pay for the cancellation fees, are you? Of course I am. Cancellation fees are cheap. You people must be used to cheap things anyway. Whatever. Anyway, I'm not even going to pay $1 for the fees. You can't do this to us. Why do we have to pay for your cancellation fees? That's the price you pay for not being flexible with me and my schedule. Have you lost your mind? Oh, just shush. If you're not going to stop complaining, maybe I should plan the next outing then. You are beyond selfish. Unbelievable. You better shush now, or else I'm going to ask my husband to demote your husband. No, it's an order. So how's this? We all go to my favorite spa next Saturday. I guess I have no choice. Good. You finally understood, even with your empty head. Hey, how come no one's here yet? Oh no, I overslept, sorry. You people nag on me for being late all the time, and look at you now. No one's there yet? No, no one. Overslept, a car problem, kids gotten sick, cousin's funeral, dog ate the ticket. I've heard them all. You people! You all tricked me! Oh wow, what are the chances all of those things happened today of all the days? Shut up! I'm the only one who's allowed to do those things. No, you're not. You always cancel on us, so we can do the same to you. Stop with your pointless arguments! I'm sorry I'm late, but being on top involves forgiving people when they make mistakes, you know? How dare you talk to me like that, you peon! Just wait! I'm going to tell my husband. You'll suffer the consequences. Yeah, about that. It's too late for your stupid excuses. Hope you all enjoyed being tortured. That's what I'm trying to say. Hush now! Warn everybody. Okay, I will. Oh, I can't wait to see what's to come. The following day. Pick up your phone, bitch! I'm working. Make it quick. I don't care if you're working or not. I heard your husband got promoted? Oh yeah, what about it? Why didn't you tell me? And he's moving to HR? Yes, he is. You could have told me. My husband is about to be transferred to another department and get demoted. Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you, but you wouldn't listen. How did your husband become the HR manager? You do realize how powerful my husband is, right? Of course. They also said that only skilled person is appointed as the manager of HR. Did you do something to bring us down? Of course not. It's what the HR decided. We just followed what was told. Ugh, you bitch! You think you're better now? Bitch? Spell much? Apparently, the HR selects people based on work performance and personality. So what? Are you saying that we won't be able to hold this social status anymore? I guess not. This is outrageous! I have to be on top of you people. I don't want to belong to your working class. Unless you stop being late every time and start respecting us more. Hell no! Do whatever you want, you lower class bitch! I'm very disappointed that it had to come to this. Just watch me. My husband and I will go back to the top. Then I will not tolerate any of these stupid excuses from you. Whatever. I'll try to remember what you said. I'm blocking you now. Goodbye. Apparently, Hannah and her husband had a fight all the time. They were so loud that their neighbors started complaining. According to some of my mom friends, Hannah's husband had been fed up with her attitude for a while and he demanded a divorce. Rumor also has it that Hannah was quite shocked and offended by him. To top it all off, their kids were not happy how they were seen by their friends because of Hannah. Her husband ended up getting the custody. Hannah left her house with a few of her belongings and some savings, but since her older brother was already at her parents' place taking care of them, she had nowhere to go. I heard that she's renting a small apartment somewhere as she works part-time. I guess we can safely assume that all that attitude and rudeness will do nothing but harm. Our dinners and trips with other moms are now as peaceful as you could hope for.